21. The year was 2006, and we were fresh out of college, and she was managing a Starbucks. I was getting into my teaching career, and I mean, we were just getting started, really.
Young and broke.
Young and broke.
So when we were first married, we were serving in church in the church youth group. That's actually how we met. And we were surrounded by a lot of wise people that were financially sound, biblically sound, like they were just good people. And I think they taught us the importance of being generous and consistent and faithful and regular in your giving and tithing, just having a pattern of giving and generosity. And that for us was just a principle that we applied.
Well, when we did look at our budgets and put our bank accounts together at first, the first number that we ever came up with, I mean, a solid number was $100. We said, wow, we're gonna put $100 in the church bucket every month, and that was a big deal for us. I mean, we, again, fresh in our careers, and we just didn't know what we could afford yet. And so we didn't own anything nice or fancy, but we just knew we were committed, like this is what we're gonna do. As I'm hearing Alyce talk, all I can see are our hands like this. Like, I feel like we've lived like this with little and with a lot. We've lived like this before him. So fast forward, we feel like grown-ups now. We have 2 kids, an 11-year-old named Lila and a 9-year-old named Asher. Both of them are blessings. They're great kids.
We attend Imperial Beach Church. We've been there for a couple years, and we've seen it grow and flourish, and we've seen the Jesus mission come to life.
Now that we've grown up and matured, like, we've continued to grow in our generosity, and it almost seems like what we knew in our heads then, we now believe with our heart. This idea of trusting God. We trust him.
I have loved the You Matter series because it's given us an opportunity to really dive in and dissect and understand like how we're all so uniquely gifted and the importance of each one of us inside of a church community, in the workplace, at home. Like, we're all uniquely talented and gifted. And the most beautiful part, I would say, is that when we all come together, it's like this beautiful masterpiece of all of us working together, all of us creating this beautiful image. And when we come together, gosh, like the change that we can make if we're all generous together, not just one person, but all of us together, the impact that we can make in our city, in our state, in our world is just mind-blowing.
I think what I like to see is whenever our church is able to provide school supplies to students. So I'm a school teacher, right? And I am firsthand person seeing these kids come in and out of school year in and year out. And so for me to know that I am part of that giving into the community, oh man, it's great. It's great.
So we've had our moments that maybe people would be like, oh, that's rough. But to us, like, we had a rich life.
Yeah.
Like, our wealth doesn't come from money. Like, God's always shown up. He's always been faithful.
He's been very faithful with us.
And we're still rich in our faith, rich in our marriage, rich in our friendships. And I'm grateful to God that he's honored even like the $10, the $100, the $1,000. Like, God honors that in whatever place you are in your life.